Hello everybody, I am very tired. I've had a very long day, but I want to play some Farm Sim. So, I've got a save game set up. We have literally nothing. Also I need to press O. There we go. Oh, the weird little glitch with the circles still a thing. So I've decided I want to play Farm Manager. I actually want to do start from scratch as well. I'm probably going to do that on Ravenport. Why is my webcam lagging? It looks like my webcam's lagging. If it is, that's just a thing for today. Because I can't be bothered fixing it right now. Hope I'm good. I am good. I'm just very tired. Hello, Matt, Darth, Kieran, Matthew, Millennium, Luke, hello, Ginger Steve, Lewis Godson, and just gonna have a scroll up chat here. It's a lot of Matthew, Simulator Gaming, Farming Man, Alexander Lewis, Yup Boy, Skyf 54, CD, hello, Fast Farming and Bradley, hello, and Ernie as well, hello, hello, a hard worker. So yeah, this is the first save I'm actually going to care about in FS19, because all the ones that I played in Giants, and I did play through a few saves, I did start a few saves in Giants. They were all throwaways. This is the one that I'm actually going to care about. So I think the first thing I need to do is buy some land. I'm going to do kind of an interesting thing. I'm going to buy field, or this parcel of land with field 20. And I'm also going to buy this parcel down here with field 28. And we'll go with this parcel with field 29. Now I'm going to do something. I did this in a test at Giants and I forgot to check this. So sugar beet there. Sunflowers there. No, that's corn. And potatoes. Oh, we're going to have some very interesting equipment. So we immediately need to get a potato harvester. This could get very interesting. We're gonna get the ropicyler because it. Ooh, there we go. This I have used. I love it. I actually love how this works. We need 150 horse. We'll buy this. We'll also buy some beet stuff. And again, we're just going to keep it cheap. So we're starting off with equipment that I would never want to buy normally. This is the fun of 19. Welcome home. Thank you, Rob. For people on Xbox One, if they want to get the Mahindra Retriever, which I may or may not have active at the moment. I don't think I activated it. I do have the Mahindra Retriever. Oh, I do have it active. I do have it active there. Do have it, and it will be used at some point. I'm going to need a tractor with minimum 185 horsepower, which means we'll be looking in the mediums. Can I get a 6M up to... We're gonna just max out the front weight. Can I get a 6M up to 185? No. So we're possibly gonna need to look at... Oh no, hang on. Is the 6R here? 6R is here. Do I get it? Yeah, that's immediately John Deere. Just immediate John Deere, and I want the... Just go standard wheels, I guess. Kind of concerned about money right now, so I'm gonna get a small tractor as well, just to run carting duties. I have to admit, I quite like the armor track, so we'll get this. My game is lagging a bit, it seems. And we're gonna need a trailer. I'm gonna get this. 12,000 litre capacity with the Michelin tires because I like the Michelins. Right. So that's all the kind of base equipment. I am also going to want to get... Can the silos hold sugar beets? No. Interesting. The Fiat... What are my views on FS19? Oh god, you're back. It's not perfect, but it's good. It's... Like, it's day one. They literally released it. They released it 24 hours ago. So, if you're expecting perfection immediately, then maybe you shouldn't be looking at games in 2018. Because perfection takes time. So let's immediately do some potatoes. Games, Austin, and Fence are great. I have to agree with you. How the devil am I? Have I been enjoying my jet-setting lifestyle? I didn't enjoy the 4 hours in Paris today. I'll be very honest, that was boring. The 4 hours I spent in Paris was incredibly boring because I was just kind of sat in the departure land of Terminal 2. The potatoes aren't fully... What is fully grown? Please tell me something is fully grown. I have bought fields that aren't fully grown. GG, Dave, you absolute mong. So we can watch the clouds go by. Because none of the fields I own are actually ready to be worked. No fancy French food to sample. I had actually a very delicious lunch in Paris. I had a duck and vegetable quiche, and I had also a pasta salad of some description. A distinct lack of sandcastles. Hang on. Let's just pop a sandcastle down around the back of the shed. On top of the shed, behind the shed, like there. There we go. We've got the meme castle. Are the crops gonna be like nice to me at all? No? Hey, Crumble. I look tiny in the live streams. Now you guys get to... Now you guys know how tiny I actually am. Especially beside Lars. But that is... I forgot to change the sub-goal. Hang on. Let's just change that 2 to a 4. There we go. Not expected it today, but we can try it. We can try for it. I'm only going to go for like an hour because I'm super tired. I've been up since... I'm going to use UK time for all this. I've been up since like 4 this morning. And it's now 9 o'clock in the evening. So I'm probably going to go to bed in the next like 2 hours. Maybe 3 at a push. How was it to be in Germany? Very weird, look. Extremely weird. Hello, Bob Farmer as well. Am I from Ireland? Yes. I am 110% Irish. 10k by the end of the year looking realistic? Stu? Yeah. It really depends on the next couple of weeks. Still not 100%. Did I enjoy Germany? It was amazing. Dude, it was so good. I want to go back already. I want to go on a holiday to like Berlin. Or actually a holiday to Nuremberg and actually visit some of the sites to be seen there. Because really, I spent about 4 hours in Nuremberg total, and I didn't see anything. Has the stream frozen for anybody else? Why has that happened? Oh no, it's just buffering. Could somebody tell Ginger to or Ginger Steve to just refresh or something? Can you do 2 contracts at once? No, I actually did try that. I was doing some testing yesterday. I do want to go on the Ring Taxi, but that would involve the Nürburgring, which is not near Nuremberg. Also, we've just got a potato mission, so let's do a potato mission. In field buggeration 9. Please tell me field 9 isn't huge. Field 9 is relatively huge. We're gonna do a potato mission field 9. If this takes forever, well, so be it. We're driving over the crop. No, go back. Here we go. Can you hear me sing Barbie Girl? There's a video on the channel that has me singing Barbie Girl. I'm not gonna sing it tonight because I am like super tired and I'd be crap. And like I've been in 2 different planes and 4 different buses today, and 3 different countries. Whoops. So something that I didn't mention in the Giant streams, and I kind of wish I did, but it wouldn't have been the best look, is that when you flip stuff now, because of the new like vehicle physics, bye-bye, it's possible to unflip tractors without using like another tractor or something. Thank you, Matt. I have heard Chronicle, yeah, that there are people having some weird and wonderful issues with actually getting multiplayer working. Gotta turn the game volume up a bit. Yeah, I was expecting it to be a lot louder, so I do apologize. Let's just turn up the... Wow, it still needs to go up? That's maybe a bit too loud. That looks about good. Yeah, the game volumes are completely different to FS17, so it's going to take some tweaking to get that right, I think. Also, that was incredibly polite, and that's how to get things done, is like, be polite, you will get places. Why were you banned? You weren't banned. If you were banned, you wouldn't be able to talk right now. I know why you were banned from Landy's stream, and if you do the same thing here, you'll get banned here too. So this Ropa Kyler is tiny, but it's a lot better than the old potato harvesters because you can actually get a decent amount done with it at once. I am technically using the wrong equipment for this, but this is the joy of being able to use your own equipment for the contracts. Chronicle, if you're on Steam, verify integrity of game files. If you're on a Giant's direct download version, maybe try re-downloading it. Sometimes the downloads don't work right. It's a thing where, like, sometimes the download gets a bit confused and it doesn't know what it's trying to do, and it's not something that Giants have caused, it's just something the internet in general causes. By the way, little fun fact. The servers last night when preload was on, they were only working at half capacity. The servers were only at half power yesterday. Can you get a money cheat on Xbox? There is a way to money cheat, but it is so ridiculously convoluted that it's probably not worth doing. Because it involves you setting up a multiplayer game and multiple farms and like giving all the money on a farm to the main farm that you want and potentially like merging them in single player. I think that merges all the money together so you could... It's really convoluted and maybe not the best idea. Storm, you've been waiting ages. Who could you message? Chronicle... Put a post, Chronicle, into the Giants forum. And... maybe it'll be seen. I'm not going to tell you to message one of the Giants guys because they're kind of...
Hello, Dave.
Busy.
Dave.
Luke Offland, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Why do I bother playing FS19? The clickbait. The clickbait is real because it is actually FS19. The triggers... Ooh, Farming Boy, are you using a Logitech steering wheel? Are you using, by any chance, a Logitech steering wheel? Because there are issues with wheels at the moment causing weird conflicts that shouldn't be happening. When will a British map be out? When... I have heard minimum 2 months. Max. It'll be bare minimum. Chronicle, getting a refund and rebuying it wouldn't work. You'd need to... What you might need to do is just wipe all your FarmSim files. Like actually go into the install directory and delete that entirely. How was Germany? You'd love to see it. You've been to the Alps. Germany was busy. I've spent Testmaster GTA GXT. If it's plugged in from plug your wheel out, unplug your wheel, and see if that fixes it. Because there are issues with wheels currently, and I'm not entirely sure how that's happened. Hello, NHF. By the way, I've got my default slow mode on, so I'm not entirely sure how chaotic this is going to be. I'm basically running slow-mo tests. How to delete your game install directory? Go to like I guess the default would be C, program files, Farming Simulator 19. Did I get to sample the local beer? Yes. Yeah, they had quite a lot of beer in the office for celebratory purposes. And yes, I did have some beers with Giants on... Actually, yesterday. Well, I had one yesterday. Because I was kind of angsty and anxious about leaving to get my flight, or leaving to get to bed so that I could actually wake up early enough to get my flight. Didn't Giants announce that the new hard workers and the new default fields would not only be square? Where is it? Oh, it's on Ravenport. Dang it. To be fair, you look at Field 9, this isn't a square, this is a really quite weird shape. Field 8 as well. Field 27, Field 25, Field 23 is really awkward. I've worked that and it's just awkward. Field 5 as well. There's a lot of fields that are weird and wonderful shapes, so they're not only square, they're square based because that's the way that the pixel system works the best. What happened in Germany? I played FS19 in Giants offices. This is what happened in Germany. I chatted to Giants and I am a slave. I am a slave only to myself, dude. I enjoy the fact that you're trying to make memes out of... I'm not even sure what. Like, I genuinely don't know what this whole Dave's a slave thing is about. Is it because I'm playing a game? Lizardan is an amazing guy, by the way. He is just as cool off the streams in real life as he is on the streams. I need to... Yes, I need to just... Oh dear! That... It was interesting. So let's get the little armor track. Which I love this thing. I am so helpful, not gonna lie. I try and like answer as many questions as I can. Now this is too loud. Oh my god. Okay, 30% is gonna be like the best bet I can do. And just zoom out a bit so that it isn't deafeningly loud in my ear holes. Well, farm sim guys seem cool there. Why you no do cotton? Because there are no cotton fields. And I'm not spending like, what is it, $1 million on a cotton harvester straight away. Martin's driving is amazing. You only saw bits of it, TMCC. Oh my god. Literally every time I looked over to my left yesterday, he was after hitting something. It was hilarious. Like, you might have noticed I was looking left a lot. That was me trying to see what Martin had managed to do this time.
Hello, Dave. Is that Dave?
Nicholas Watts, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. I saw the first message, Oron. You might want to try and get your name changed back so that people don't get confused. Why do I think the file problem will happen? Sometimes downloads corrupt themselves, Chronicle. I've had it happen plenty of times where a download has corrupted itself and just not worked properly. It's an unfortunate thing of the internet where maybe it skips a packet and it breaks everything. You're getting the game soon, Bradley. You are going to enjoy it, dude. It is, pretty much everything that I was hoping it would be. I mean, well, Samuel, the thing is that the game is working for the most part. It's just that there are bits that, yes, are broken. Somebody was asking, does anyone here know which joysticks or HOTAS work on console for FS19? Gruff, you're not going to have much luck getting joysticks and HOTAS sticks working on console. You're best off just using a controller. This trailer's basically full, so I'm going to head over to the train station mill to unload. And yeah, the day one patch actually already happened. Yes, the day one patch is version 1.1. You might have noticed that the YouTubers that had it were all playing version 1.1, and it was just literally like they constantly updated the 1.1 patch. Day one patch is always 1.1. There is probably gonna be a 1.2 very soon to try and address some of the bigger issues. And it sucks that some of the issues are huge. It sucks that that's happened. I probably would have been just as well off going the other way. No, so have you already got letting into 19? I know Oxy's got his new map into 19, but it doesn't really work. Dave's a slave is just going mental and I'm ignoring him. If you haven't noticed that. You've noticed Shadow's misbehaving? Things usually misbehave. By the way, if you're interested in my graphic settings... Thank you for the $5 super chat, Darth, saying, time for the best note ever. Also, get that JCB for karting, you know better, Dave. Can I even afford a JCB? 9.5k. Model Farmer, you've given me 200 extra subs. Only at 9.3 and a half. Just so that I get 2 different decimals on the go. Why is this doing so hard? You need to, in this setting here with the little screen, change the vehicle arm or the steering back speed to like 100% to get something similar to FS15 or FS17. The speed that steering worked. It is very Am I gonna have to use a train for this? Hang on. Do you think Giants or Steam will... I don't even know what the problem is, to be honest, Chronicle, so I can't give you an answer on, like, will Giants fix it, will Steam fix it, will somebody else fix it? It seems like a very strange problem that I'm not even sure how it happens. So unless somebody figures out how it happens and what's causing it, then it's very difficult to actually, like, get it fixed. It is a bit of a shame that you don't make money off selling these. Mark! Long time no see, dude. Hope everything's okay with you, man. Thank you very much for the 10 Canadian dollars. Saying, oh my god, I love the message. Celebrate away. Somebody has a video of how to get wheels to work. I have to wait for this to end. The problem with wheels fast isn't that they're causing issues with their own key bindings. It's not, from what I've been told, it's not like a binding issue with the wheels. It's that they're causing issues with key bindings that are completely unrelated and they're breaking triggers. But a busy summer, winter's here and you're back. You're back on the mainland. And yeah, I saw you were streaming a decent bit, but I've been... Well, when you started back, I was just ignoring 17, basically. And yeah, I've been kind of busy the last 2-ish weeks. Getting ready for Germany and going to Germany, coming back from Germany. And I've like only got back like 3 hours ago. I should have the subscribe animation as me singing Barbie Girl. No. Thank you, Darth. And hello, Lucy. I've not been ignoring you. I'm just, I'm being a smart YouTuber and not feeding the trolls. If I suspect somebody is a troll, I will be ignoring them. Some of us had to keep playing the whole thing. I mean, I could have, but I was very, very bored of it towards the end. It got very tedious very quickly. Hey, Big Mac and Owen and Brendan. Good lord, all 3 of you arrived in the same car apparently. What's the crack? It's all good, man. I'm just tired. I've been in 3 different countries today. And I spent 4 hours in Paris trying to figure out something to do in an airport departure lounge. I ain't saying you are, Lucy. It's just if a trolling message comes through, I'm ignoring it today. I burned myself out of 17 about 5 times over, Mike. It's, it wasn't a single burnout, it was like 6 or 7 piled on top of each other. Am I only back today? I'm only back since, landed in Ireland at 3:56 PM. The only reason I remember it is because I remember the announcement on the plane. It's hard to keep up the old thing when you've been doing it for 2 years, pretty much daily, and it's just become, in the nicest possible way, and I think Giants can accept this, as being, you know, I think the Giants guys will know this too. When you do something every single day of the week, non-stop, for months at a time, it becomes tedium and it becomes more work than play. Both the mod tractors that released today are FS17 models. The reason that they are mods is basically because they're not up to the current standards for base game. Which County am I from? County Tipperary. I should have plane spotted while in departure lounge for like 4 hours. I was. But it was very hard to plane spot when there's like 6 777s blocking the windows. Although I did get to see an A380 for the first time today, which was awesome. Going on the shuttle bus in Charles de Gaulle, and there's an A380 just sat at one of the gates. So I was quite pleased. I like planes. James, I do plan on, as a temporary measure, to replace the wheel, which, you know, until wheel problems are patched out, I'll probably be using my Xbox controller. The reason I'm not doing that right now is because if you're watching Landy's stream, you'll know that I've been actually working on a bunch of stuff. If you look at the description, you might get a hint of what that stuff might be. Making an announcement imminently about that. Am I playing Geek? Yes. I also saw yellow John Deere's, which, like, it was a 6430, so pretty much this, but not in our version. 6430s in yellow. Keep the cover. No, I'm gonna swap to Xbox controller for a while because I actually kind of enjoy playing with controller. I also need to sort out the absolute disaster that is underneath my desk. Hey, Sundrop, how you doing, dude? I know about flight radar, Xander. In fact, I put my flight details today into the Discord so people could use flight radar to keep track of my planes. You're a tractor drifter. Or driver. Old John Deere model, you presume. It was a 6430. It's relatively new. Just wasn't the R version. It's amazing that John Deere can pull this thing. In real life, I wouldn't be too surprised to see like a T7210 on this. Like a New Holland T7210. The only reason I'm reverting to New Holland there is because that's the tractors I would kind of know what they do. Because I could see people, I could see Irish farmers having this kind of harvester. I was happy bunny to see the plane, yes. Well, that's a ban. mods are getting the hammers nice and shiny today. Who do you post bugs to? There is a topic on the Giants forum, and if you find a bug, just pop it in there. Make sure you say how on earth you managed to cause the bug. Thank you, Matt. Could you like flag that entire account to YouTube for the name as well? Because that shouldn't be a name allowed on YouTube. The only problem with FS19 right now is like wheels aren't working all that well. Hey, Payne. Owen, I have no idea. I've not really been in the loop with that sort of stuff. And quite frankly, if he does, it's his own decision. I'm not gonna say one way or another if it's... You know, I'm not gonna say anything one way or another. It's his decision. If he wants to quit, he can quit. If he doesn't, great, we'll get more maps. I don't honestly know what is going on with him at the moment. Why lack of Corona equipment? Probably because Corona don't want that much in the game. I guess. Like, if you think about it, Corona really make the Big X, Big M, and like a couple of other things. I know there is a lot of Corona equipment out there. Does that like stop the engine? Something stops the engine when I've got an automatic engine start off. What's my favorite feature? Can I be honest? It's probably the new multiplayer system. Like, that is incredibly well rounded with the like the different farms and stuff. I actually love that. I genuinely 100% love that. If Bill was to quit, we still have Oxy to give good quality maps still. Exactly, and I'm going to be hopefully, well, probably tomorrow. Giving Oxy some hints and tips that I actually got from Giants on like how his maps can pass pretty much first time every time. So I'm gonna make it easier for Oxy to release his maps to you guys on PC and on console. And you can thank Giants for that one. I think it's fair to say that if any of us get some really good info that will help Oxy or help anybody who makes mods, we will give it to the people who make mods immediately. Will mods be released? There is a release schedule for Giants mods for like the next week or so. You might have noticed the Big Bud isn't on there yet. There are some issues with the Big Bud currently. I know what the issues are, and I know Giants are working on it. They're working on all of the mods that they have scheduled for release, and then some. But it'll be probably a couple of months before we start seeing real good quality mods and real good Tarantula mods, especially maps. Plus, currently there is a version of Giants Editor doing the rounds, but it's a weird potato version that somebody managed to get somehow in a leaky manner, and I'm not entirely sure that's actually Giants Editor 8. Or that it'll actually get stuff to work in game, because if it is GE8, great. It's probably an old version. It's not on the Giants Developer Network yet. Giants, I'm pretty sure are working quite hard to get GE8 and the obvious Blender exporter and all that stuff out to you guys as quickly as they can. But it's kind of a point when, in the nicest way possible, the game's a bit broken. In the nicest way possible. They've got bigger priorities than getting mods to start coming out, because if the game's broken, mods aren't going to make much of a difference. How much is the big potato harvester actually? Just out of curiosity. 496,000. We cannot afford that. Apparently that's 11%. We're just over a tenth of the way through the mission. or the contract, but I think, well, that's all the contract we can do. I was gonna say, I think we should take another contract and do that. We can't. You think they're waiting? You ain't playing till they're waiting till better maps. I mean, dude, both default maps, both Felsbrunn and Ravenport, are fantastic maps. Don't knock them. By the way, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, get that like button on the go. Let's get I'm gonna be finishing quite soon because I am super tired and I actually want to just chill out for a bit. I will finish this mission off camera, or this contract off camera. Dude, that is a terrible name to have. That is not gonna end well for you. Both, yeah, these are fantastic maps. Like, they are two of the best maps for Farm Sim. And on top of that, with the few pictures that have come out of... Matt, could you send me the link to that channel, please? Because that's not going to end well for that guy. Andrew, thank Giants for inviting me. Like, all I did was say yes. You can thank Giants for inviting me. And you can thank Giants for putting on the entire stream week. That is really annoying. So if you go too far away from tractors that have auto engine start disabled, they turn off. That is, I guess, convenient, but also really annoying because I want the engine to stay running. Change the name already? Convenient. Hey, well, you enjoy the stream of Giants? I'm kind of, in a way, upset, but in a way I know why it happened. We couldn't see chat. Like, I couldn't see chat. Sim and VF, when they were on, couldn't see chat at all. And part of the reason was because there were, well, number one, there were two chats. Number two, both chats were moving stupid quick. So the tech guys and some of the guys in the background were picking and choosing messages to throw up onto little teleprompter, the prompter we had, to let you guys, well, to let us know what questions we could ask, what questions were being asked, and so that we could have some chat interaction going on. You wonder what Estancia Pacho is like for FS19? I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably gonna... That map has never sat right with me, so I'm probably not gonna touch it ever. I'm going to be very blunt. Estancia Pacho is not my favorite map in the world. So it's probably not gonna get touched at all by me. Because you guys know that I like maps at times. You know, I sometimes just hate maps and I don't touch them. That's one of those maps that I'm not going to touch. And I am going to avoid in FS19 like maps that I just, for one reason or other, take a disliking to. Because if I take a disliking to them, even if it's an unfair disliking, I will not give them a fair go. Because I will come up with reasons why I hate them. Which is better, Estancia Pacha or Sosnovka? Estancia Pacha is better than Sosnovka, but I just don't like either map. Honestly. Like, fair dues, they were both made for, you know, both made for good reason, but I just don't like either of them. It's just one of those things. You already have 10 hours in the game, you have to take a break. Yeah. I've only got it installed today, what? Like, I came home, had some food. I'm gonna actually get a cup of tea after the stream. Just because I feel kind of like what's right now. But I'm gonna be finishing in about 15 minutes time or so. Well, that looks like it stopped. It isn't. I'm going to be finishing at about 10 o'clock. It's only like a quick short stream today. I will be live probably quite a lot tomorrow. I want to stream a lot more than usual just to get this save really on the go. Because I've been obviously AFK for the last 4 days. And Giants unfortunately made a derp. Or, I say Giants. Lissertan unfortunately made a derp, because I was supposed to get the game at the same time as Landy, but somehow my name fell off the mailing list. And there was quite some confusion when it was discovered. You love the lime feature. That is really cool. That, like, the lime is periodic, as is periodic plowing, and it's not even like the way that it used to be, where it's 3 crops and you needed to plow. It depends on what crop you grow, when you'll need to plow. What's the best map of the 3 you can pick at the start? Either Felsbrunn or Ravenport for me. I can't really decide between those two, and I'm going to play both of them quite a lot. Not that I've got a choice. Estancia La Pacha, I've kind of been through this, so I'm just going to very quickly say, not a fan, not for me personally. You know, I'm not going to rail on it, but I just doesn't sit with me well, and, you know, it happens. Is the game out now? Yes, it released for Giants Direct downloads 9 o'clock UK time last night. I'm saying 10 because I was in Germany. You, sir, are an idiot. I enjoy trolls that try this, because it's just like, yeah, you've got no life, dude. Go find somebody else to annoy. You've got the worst possible hobby. Find something actually vaguely interesting to do. You have the birds. I do as well. Like, the birds are an amazing little, what's it called? Immersion feature. It's, like, great for the immersion factor. It's a shame that some people don't enjoy, like, other people having fun. They have to try and ruin it. Just quite so calm, like chaos. Well, Gruff, if it was moving faster, I'd just turn up my slow mode. Like, I've got a slow mode set permanently because it prevents super spam. But I can make it bigger. I can't make it smaller. Actually, it's minimum slow mode already. Rob, I think I forgot the drive control isn't a thing. I think Oxy's figuring out how the birds work, because I think they do go in automatically. It's just that nobody has a clue how. I mean, thanks for the views. I'll take the views, especially if you're watching the ads. Does my phone need charging, by the way? Oh god, yes it does. Oh god. I checked my phone and it's on 8%. Yes, that definitely needs charging. See you, Brandon. I know it's a lot later than I usually stream, by the way, so I kind of sorry, not sorry for that. I will be streaming, like, well, Repulse, I've also been through like three different countries, 2 airports and 4 buses with my phone today. So it's got quite a battering from me turning it on and off so much. Well, Extreme B, tomorrow morning. I'm gonna be streaming pretty much the same way Landy has for the last week. I know that he's gone back to his normal times. I'm gonna be doing the spam streams for a bit, so that I can get this save game up and going pretty well. You're from Leash, where am I from, man? I'm from Tip. Ugh. Voice crack. I am from Tip. You can tell that I've just had a bad... you can tell I've had a long day when my voice is cracking. But no, I'm from Tip. And I've got a few friends from Leash, actually. I got a few friends from everywhere. The only regret I have about the Germany trip, by the way, is I could and should have actually texted a friend of mine who lives in Bavaria to come meet up with me. I know, Darth, but I was trying to save battery at the same time because I knew that my phone wouldn't last through a 12-hour trip, and it was only at like 30% this morning, so I think I did well on saving battery. But I have a friend who could have made it to Erlangen and we could have hung out and we've never met up, and I need to like text him and be like, I'm so sorry, dude, I like made myself so busy that I couldn't, just didn't message you saying I was even in Germany. So I need to actually text him after the stream and be like, dude, I'm so sorry. What kit have I started with? I have started with the armor track, which I actually really like. The Stratman trailer with the full like 12,000 litre capacity. The e-locomotive, a 6230R, potato harvester, and some beta equipment as well, because that's what the fields that we're starting off with have. And I'm also going to need some sort of front loader. See you, Welsh. You have a good day yourself, dude. Or good night, or whatever time it is over there. 50 likes in under an hour. Thank you so much, guys. How was Germany? It was amazing, dude. I'll talk about it a bit more tomorrow in like the various streams that I'll do tomorrow. Will I be doing role plays? In time, I mean? Yes. The full roleplay cast will return in time. It's 5 PM. Evening. Wishing you a good night is just kind of skipping ahead a bit, so I'm fine with that. Welcome back, Team CC. Can you make a video of me? Probably not, because at best my sleeping pattern is chaotic. At worst, I've been waking up at like 4 AM recently. And like mentally, it's currently like 11 PM for me. So I am super tired right now. Which actually isn't a bad thing, because it means I'm going to go to bed at a reasonable time. See you, Welsh. Enjoy the rest of your day, dude. But, you'll drive to my house. I'd rather you didn't. That was a hell of a long yawn. I need sleep. I know! I've been up for, like, way too long. Hey, Jag, how you doing, dude? It's going good with me. I'm just hella tired. That's the only bad thing I can say right now, is just... like, I've had 2 days where I've traveled for like 12 hours each. And they take a toll. They take a real toll. Especially when it's 2 days within the space of a week. Ugh. So, I am going to be hitting the hay very early tonight. Even by like human normal human person who actually has a functional life standards. I'll be in bed very early. Is the game worth buying? Yes. It is 100% worth buying. If you're willing to deal with a few teething issues with the game, which there are at the moment, there are bugs, there are problems, Rebellion, I think somebody else said something about the, somebody else said something about the small JD. Repulse, you realize I know what you just said. You realize I can tell the mods to time you out for that? Because that is not something I want to be seeing in chat, even if it is in Irish. Yeah, a bit far. Just testing me, well... Don't. Oh, I don't see. How much is this contract paying? 15 grand for Army Man. Contracts are not as lucrative as they were in 17. They're nowhere near as lucrative, so it's a lot more work to get a lot less money. Which I'm fine with, quite honestly. Thank you, Landy. Did you by any chance just go into Google Translate and check what he said? Also, sorry for lurking you. I'll be back on TeamSpeak in... yeah. You can see why I wasn't very impressed with it. Hey, specialty in snowbird gaming. I am actually considering finishing the stream right about now because I am almost best for placing animals. Both of them. You just need to like figure out where you want to put the animals. Foliage bending is so nice to just look at. I know, it's almost distracting. Like you actually want to like drive through crops. Just to watch that happen. Glad the transport missions are back. I get the feeling, Xander, you can thank Racken for that. I get the feeling you can thank Racken for a lot of the way this... probably not all of it. I might shoot him a couple of messages later asking exactly how much of the work on this he did. Because I'm kind of curious how... Because he worked on the mission system. I'm kind of curious how much of it he made. Because if he made all of it, holy crap, he did well. See you, Rebellion. But I think just because I am so very, very, very fatigued right now. You got a texture flicker, which is down to your graphics card, which you can't replace. Are you 100% sure of that, James? Are you 100% sure it's down to your graphics card? I'm gonna keep the stream going to get answers from James. But I will finish very, very soon. How's Dave? Tired as hell. I've had 2 hellaciously long days in the past 5 days. And my voice is not the best as a result. Even though I bought like a liter of water today. Well, 2 liters of water I bought. I drank 1.5 liters so far, minus the coffee and the water as glasses of water out in planes. The new shape Challenger. I haven't tried most of the tractors. I'll be honest. But I think... Ooh, that's much better now that I pulled my jumper down. I think I'm going to end the stream seeing as James isn't replying. Because I am super tired. I actually want to... I'm going to finish this... How do you unlock the pre-order bonus? It should come with the game. Oh, Pain, dude. I said it this morning that like I want to stream if even for like an hour. And I've been going just over an hour now. And it's really starting to hit me that I am just super tired. I've done actually a lot more than you can think of. Today I'm going to hop on TeamSpeak for a bit and actually probably grab a cup of tea first. But ooh, it's full. But that is going to do it for today. I'll be back tomorrow probably quite early, and it might be a bit quieter. I might have the mic down a bit more than usual because my sister is sleeping tomorrow. She's on nights at the moment. Hey Liam, coming in a bad time. Down to memory, game required 4 gigs. Memory, graphics card 2 gigs, you only 4 gigs shared graphics card. Yeah, that'll probably do it, James. But that's gonna do it for me for now. I'll finish this off camera, and I'll grab like a cup of tea and hop on TeamSpeak with the guys. But until then, stay safe and goodbye. But it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through.